So I spent last 3 weeks doing something straightly obsessive. I took a blog post that got over 2.3 million views organically. No paid ads, no social media visibility, just pure SEO, and I broke it down piece of piece like I used to take apart old mobile phones back in my village in Dinajpur. And what I found was not some secret algorithm hack or keyword shifting trick. It was a formula, a replaceable, data-driven formula that have now tested out there of my own post. And 2 of them are already ranking on page on of Google. I am Vishwajit and today I am showing you the exact blueprint I reverse engineered. But here's the thing, this is not theory, this is what actually works in 2026. And I have get the Search Console data to prove it. Stick around till the end because I am going to give you the biggest mistake I made when I first tried to replicate this formula. It cost me 3 weeks of work and it's probably the same mistake you are making right now. Quick context, I am not some decades-long marketing guru. I am into running maximum marketing from Bangladesh. And I am currently in my second year studying economics while building these businesses. I started in digital marketing back in December 2021 after watching a random YouTube video during COVID lockdowns. I felt it a lot, like embarrassing but one thing I learned from spending a year as a mechanic, and yes, I was literally fixing motorcycle before I got into this, is that if something works, you can reverse engineer it, you can figure out why it works. So when I saw this blog post crashing it with organic traffic month after month, I did not just read it, I discarded it, every heading, every translations, every internal links, even the image or the text, and what I found changed how I write content forever. Now, before I show you the formula, let me ask you something. Have you ever written a blog post that you was good, but it just don't rank? Yeah, me too. In 2023, I launched this intern project called Thoughts CTA, write dozens of articles, spend months on it, and it completely flopped. Not because the content was bad, it was actually pretty decent, but because I don't understand what Google actually rewards. See, I thought it was about keyword density, about having the longest article, about covering every possible subtopic. I was wrong. The viral post I analyzed only 1,847 words, not 7,500 words monster, and it ranked number 1 for a keyword with 14,000 monthly searches. So what was the difference? Alright, here's the formula. I am calling it the reverse engineered viral framework, and it has 5 core components. Components 1. The Problem-Agitation-Insight, opening every viral blog post and analyze, and I looked at 50 plus in total. Instead the same way, not with an introduction about themselves, not with a definition from Wikipedia. They open with a problem the reader has right now, aggregate it by showing why it matters, then immediately promise insight. The viral post I studied opened with, you are losing 40% of your potential traffic because of an issue mistake bloggers don't even know they are making. Boom. Problem sticks. Promise. In one sentence, complete that how most of us write. In this article, we discuss the importance of SEO. Boring. Generic. No urgency. Complement number 2. The proof first structure. Here's where it gets interesting. This post don't follow the traditional structure of tell them what you test. Test it, then summarize. Instead of the list of proof and head data, hard data, screenshots, results within the first 200 words, they showed the traffic graph going from 500 to 47,000 monthly visitors, exact data and time frame, specific keyword ranking. Why does this work? Because in 2026, people don't trust claims anymore. We're being burnt too many make money online scams. We need evidence upfront. I tested this on my blog post last month. I moved my result section from the bottom to right after the intro. Watch time increased by 34%. That's not a small difference. That's algorithm goal. Component number 3. The one big idea focus this is the mistake that killed my Thoughts CTA project. I tried to test everything, every possible angle, every respective topic, the viral post, on big idea. That entire 1,847 words was about own specific topic. How to find topic lake keywords that computer miss. Not general SEO, not 47 different studies, just one thing. Experiment deeply with multiple examples and case studies. When you try to cover everything, you become forgettable. When you go deep on one thing, you become the resource. Component number 4. The microhistory transaction. Technique. Okay, this unstable but powerful. Every 300 to 400 words, the viral post include a mini story or personal example. Not long, just 2 to 3 sentences. Think like, I first discovered this when working with a client in the fitness niche. They were ranking for best protein powder but getting 0 sales. Turns out they were missing the buying intent keywords right underneath. Those micro-stories do two things. They create pattern interest that keep people reading. YouTube calls those retention hooks. They make absolute context, concrete and reliable. I used to write purely technical content. No stories, just steps, and my bounce rate was terrible, like 73%. When I added those micro-stories, it dropped by 51%. That's a massive difference in SEO signals. Component number 5, the next step, CTA. Ending, here's where most blog posts die. The ending, most people either just step, no conclusion at all, write a generic summary that reflects what was already said at a disparate by my course. Pitch the viral post ended with what I call a next step CTA. It said, now that you know how to find traffic leak keywords, your next challenge is optimizing your content structure for featured snippets. Here's exactly how to do that. It's not selling anything, it's continuing the journey, and it's strategically linking the another high value post on the site, which base their internal linking structure and keeps reader on the site longer. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Bisho, this sounds great in theory, but does it actually work in real world application? Fair question, because I had the same debate. So I tested it. I took one of my existing posts that was ranking on page 3 for after marketing for beginners, getting maybe 12 clicks per month, and I completely rewrite it was this formula. I added the Problem-Agitation-Insight opening. I moved my proof upfront. I focused on specific strategy instead of trying to cover everything. I add micro stories, failures, and I ended with the next step CTA. Published it January 7, 2026. It was on page 1. Position 4, currently sitting at 847 clicks per month. That's a 70% increase. Alright, promised I did tell you the biggest mistake I made. And here's it is. When I first tried to replicate this formula, I focused on the structure but ignored the depth. I thought, okay, I'll use this framework and pump out 10 articles this week. And the all flopped. Because here's what I missed. The viral post is not just all structured, it was deeply researched. They cited 7 different sources. They included 3 original case studies. They had custom screenshot and data. They clearly spent hours gathering. I was trying to use the formula as a shortcut, but the formula is not a shortcut, it's a framework or organizing genuinely valuable content. This is the same mistake I see everywhere in 2026. People went to templates, the heck, the ChatGPT prompt that rise viral post. But templates without substance are just hello. The formula works because it makes great content more accessible and engaging. But you still need the great content part. That was my Waldron CPA problem all over again. I focused on the system without validating it. I was creating real value first. So here's what you should actually do with this information. Step 1. Pick on existing blog posts you have already written. Don't start from scratch. Optimize what you have. Step 2. Rewrite just the opening using the Problem-Agitation-Insight framework. Make it specific, create urgency, promise value. Step 3. Move your best proof data, results, screenshots right after that opening. Don't bury it all in. Step 4. Audit your post for focus. Are you trying to teach 10 things? Cut it down on big idea that post should be known for. You can link to other posts that were raised. Step 5. Add 2 to 3 micro stories throughout. Those can be from your own experience, studies, or even hypothetical examples that make concept concrete. Step 6. Replace your conclusion with the next step CTA. That's a like-related content you own site. Test this on post fast. Track it in Google Search Console. Give it 3 to 4 weeks. See what happens. If it works, you know we have a replaceable formula. Look, I am not going to sit here and promise this will get a million views overnight. That's not how SEO works. That's not how building an online business works. I started December 3rd, 2021. It's now in 2026. That's over 4 years of constant work, failures, learning, and adjusting. But here's what I can promise. If you focus on creating genuinely valuable content and you structure it using proven frameworks like this you are going to see results. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not even next month, but they are come. The viral post I studied, it was published 2023. It don't hit 100 views until 2024. The author kept optimizing it, updating it, improving it. This is not a hack, it's a practice, and honestly, that's what makes it sustainable. Because while everyone else is chasing the next algorithm trick, you are building the foundation that lasts. If this video helped you see blog content differently, do me a favor, hit the like button. It generally helps the algorithm show this to more people who need it. And if we went to more honest data-driven content about SEO, after marketing, and building an online business without the hype sauce type, I post every week sharing what's actually working for me and my clients in 2026. Drop a comment and let me know what's the number one struggle you are facing with getting your blog post to rank. I read every comment and I'll reply with specific advice. I am Vishwajit from Maximum Marketing. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next on. Bye.